Now let's discuss how to write a program to find the Fibonacci series. First we have to know what is the logic of Fibonacci series. So Fibonacci series starts with 0 and 1 and the third digit is nothing but sum of the previous two terms. 0 plus 1 is 1 and the fourth term is the sum of previous two terms, that is 1 plus 1 2. The fifth term is the sum of previous two terms, that is 1 plus 2 3. Next term is 3 plus 2 5. Next term is 3 plus 5 8. Next 8 plus 5 13. Okay. Now we know what is the first term in the Fibonacci series and the second term in the Fibonacci series. To find the first term and the second term, we can initialize two variables with -1 and +1. So when I have -1 and +1, I can get to know what is my first element in the Fibonacci series, that is 0. And to know what is the second element in Fibonacci series, I'll add these two values. 1 plus 0, 1. So I'll get to know what is the first element in Fibonacci series and second element in the Fibonacci series. Usually Fibonacci series starts with 1. So here what I'll be doing is, I'll be taking two variables. I'll store the value -1 in the variable A and +1 in the variable B. To know what is my first element in the Fibonacci series, I'll add the value A and B. So the value of A and B is nothing but 0. I'll store it in the variable called C and I'll print the value C. Now I have got my first element. So here Fibonacci series, I'll get the value of n from the user. So I'll print n elements. So here let's take the input value as 8. So on the very first iteration, I'll add the value of A and B. I'll get to know my C value and I'll print my C value. Once after printing my first value, I'll change the value. So the value of B will be stored in the variable A and the value of C will be stored in the variable B. So that I can get to know what is my second element. My second element is nothing but sum of previous two terms, 0 and 1. So I'll add A and B. A and B, 1 plus 0, it is 1. So I'll store it in the variable C and I'll print the value C. After printing, what I'll be doing? I'll be changing the values. The B value will be stored in A and C value will be stored in B. So on the next iteration, I'll do sum of A and B. I'll get the value called C. So and it goes on till n times. So that I'll get the n elements in the Fibonacci series. Now let's go for the program. So I'll start with importing the package. Import java.util.star class main. The execution always starts from the main method. Public static void main string args. Fine. So I'll create an object for the scanner class. Scanner SC equal to new scanner system.in. Done. I'll get a variable called n. I'll get the input value from the user. So I'll take two variables, int a equal to -1 and b equal to +1. So I'll take a for loop. I'll start the iteration from 1. I'll iterate up to n times I plus plus. So first what I have to do? Sum of two terms, a plus b. So a value, b value will be added and that will be stored in the variable c. So I'll declare the variable int. I have got my first element of the Fibonacci series. After that I have to print that value, system.out.print c. Next what should I do? I have to store b value in a, c value in b and repeat the process. I'll get my Fibonacci series. Let's run the code now. I'll give the input value as 8. See, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So initially a value and b value was initialized with -1 and +1. When I add, I'll get the value called 0. That I'll store in the variable c. I'll print the first value c. 0 will be printed. Now 1 will be stored in the variable a and 0 will be stored in the variable b. When you go to next iteration, this will be added. 1 plus 0, the value 1 will be printed. And it gets iterated. That's all.